Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Valentino Rossi the game MotoGP 16, and this is part number 10. Now we're carrying on with our full walkthrough from working from Moto 3 right up to the GP bikes. Now in today's episode we are in the Netherlands at the TT circuit in ASSEN. Now this is a very challenging circuit, and hopefully fingers crossed that we don't have to suffer rain like they did at the weekend. So let's get straight into this, try and get some good qualifying laps in and hopefully get another podium. That is the plan. Let's get straight into it, guys. So here we go. So here we are on the third lap of qualifying, really struggling to put in a time. We've crashed out twice in the first two laps, had to go into the garage and repair the bike. We're finding the last chicane right at the end of the circuit a real problem. I'm really struggling to go in there at speed, and I've managed to crash out twice. So that's something we've got to try and rectify in this qualifying session. Otherwise, if we go into the race, I'm not sure how we're going to manage 3 laps around that section under pressure with other riders without coming off. But look at it, still kicking at the back. Now this proves that each setup you have for each track is so different, and we tried doing the same setup from the previous race and it doesn't work. It's not feeling as smooth into the corners, and I'm struggling with the braking as well. So that's something we're going to have to fiddle around in this session. Hopefully we can manage to get a decent time, but I can sort of manage to get fast at the first 2 split points, and look, we're half a second up. See, I can get the time down into these 2 sections, but I'm muck it up right at the end. That's something we're going to have to really try and sort out. But at least at the moment the weather's good. We're not having to ride in the rain like they did in the MotoGP at the weekend, which just causes so many problems around a circuit with really slow corners where you have to get really low and try and generate some speed into these sections where you have to go on the curbs as well. It's going to be an absolute nightmare in the wets, but luckily at the moment we haven't got that problem. So let's see if we can beat that time. And at the moment, oh damn, we've lost a bit of time through that section. See, I seem to muck it up on the third and fourth section. Let's see if we can get around this chicane without coming off. We need to try and get into there at a decent speed, but not fast enough that we don't get bumped off, because that's the problem. If you don't go into there quick enough, oh, that was a bit better, still kicking out slightly. Right, let's get to the finish line. What position is this going to get us? Oh, second, that's not bad, but I think I might make a few adjustments. I'm going to just jump into the garage. Come on, we can do this. We can beat that time and get pole coming into the last section. Let's get nice and tight at speed. God, turn it in. Oh, no, not again. I've crashed. Oh, that is so frustrating. Right, let's see if it's faster at the third split point. We're running really well, and yes, we're faster at the third split point. This has been a brilliant lap so far. Now we've just got to master that last chicane, and we should be able to get pole, because our time's dropped down to third, and we definitely want to finish in front if we can. Right, get it nice and tight into this corner. Yes, now we've just got to get through here. Can't slow it down, turn it in, brake, but no, not again. Oh, you absolute idiot. Oh my God, we're struggling on this lap. We were slow at all 3 split points so far. I cannot believe this. I don't know what's happened. We're really trying to push the bike, and we're making so many mistakes, and we still haven't managed to beat that third position. Can we do it here? We just need to get through this section. They're really struggling to slow it down into that corner. Right, let's really slow it down. Turn it in. Oh God, almost over braked. Turn it over, flip it over. God dear, the back end skid there. And accelerate. Oh, this is going to be close, guys. And yes, we got pole position. And we did it faster, over a second. Oh, that deserves a victory wheelie. Unbelievable. Hopefully, oh, whoops. Now I'm going to have to repair the bike. Oh, luckily we've got enough time. But yes, all that effort was worth it. Let's get straight into the pit, and hopefully that holds. Right, so let's get to the last couple of seconds. Is it going to be quicker? Yes! It was a clear second quicker than anyone else. I cannot believe it. I was slower at the first 3 split points. I was struggling to the braking and keeping that bike on the circuit. But in the end, we got through that last chicane at a decent speed, and we took pole position. That's awesome. Now we just need to do that in the race. 3 laps around that section. I'm going to just keep my fingers crossed. It's not going to be easy, guys. So let's get straight into it and just hope for the best.
Hello and welcome to the 8th event of the Moto3 season. Today we're here in Assen, where the Dutch Grand Prix will be getting underway any moment now. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We should have good conditions throughout the race. We're just a few short moments away from the start of the Grand Prix here at Assen. The Dutch TT ready to put the riders through their paces yet again.
So here we go with today's race around Assen in the Netherlands. Let's see if we can do 3 laps without crashing and try and take a victory. But it's not going to be easy. Let's see if we can get a good start. It's all go. Let's see if we can get to that first corner in front. And that wasn't a bad start. But just trying to keep an eye on them behind me so they don't tuck up the inside and crack me out. This is a difficult few corners to start the circuit with, and you've got to be really, really good into these slow corners. Oh, he's nibbling at my backward already, and he's pushed me out slightly wider than I would like, and he's going to take the inside on. They're just going to have to let him go. Oh God, slight contact there as I try to turn in. But we know that we are quicker on quite a few of these sections, so I'm not going to panic just yet. And I've lost another couple of places, so I've dropped down to P4, but let's just try and stick with my teammates. I know that I can go through these next couple of corners a bit quicker than the AI. Let's see if I can just get in his slipstream, and I think I'm going to try and take him up the inside here. Can I get up the inside? Oh God, yes, just managed to take place. Oh God, the back end kick there as I tried to brake, and I managed to get round him. Oh, that was an awesome pass. I knew I could go through there a little bit quicker, but I've got to try and hold it. Let's turn it into this right hand corner. Trying to turn it in, yes. So we've just managed to get in front, and now we need to settle down. We need to have a decent gap going into that final chicane, because I know from qualifying there was a load of crashes, not just me but even the AI. They were bumping each other off trying to go through there at speed. If you don't take it at the right lines, you're in danger. Oh God, no, God dear, the back end wiggled there as I went onto the curb trying to accelerate, and it kicked out again. Oh dear, I was lucky to stay on the bike there. Oh my God, I'm making mistakes, but that's not panic. Let's see if we can get past them here. Try and get a nice line. Oh yes, just managing to squeeze past. Right, we've got to try and go to this first part of this chicane without them going up the inside, otherwise they're going to crack me and put me in a different line and probably make me crash. Let's get nice and tight onto the curb, flip it over. God, I went the quickest. God, did the back end start to squirm as I went round that section, but just managed to do it. And that's the first lap out the way, and we are leading the Grand Prix. Now let's just try and hold it. We've managed to stick with them through the first lap. Let's see if we can do it again. It carried a little bit too much speed into there, but it's not too bad. You can go onto that section, and you need to just try and get nice and tight into these corners. And again, it sent me out slightly wider than I would like, and that's going to give them the opportunity to come up the inside, and he took it. But I managed to get past him in that corner. Oh, this is going to be a real tough fight. Right, really trying to get tight into that corner and avoid them coming up the inside, but I was carrying not enough speed, and he got past me again. But at least I know that I can keep up with them, and I can get past them in the section, these sort of sections, and I can take the lead again. But we've just got to be careful that we don't overdo it, because there was a few occasions that the back end kicked out when I was just going into them a little bit too hot and over braking, and that was a bit close there, making slight contact there, trying to get past him, and he's taking the inside line. Oh, he really wants a fight here, but he's managed to go on the curb and still get a better drive out of that corner than me. Right, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a fight in this race today, but I don't mind a fight. I'm up for the challenge. I've had a nightmare qualifying, so having a nightmare race is not a problem. Let's see if we can get a nice turn into this corner and generate a decent bit of pace. Right, that was much better. We'd stayed off the curb and we didn't have that little bit of a nightmare there, and that was a decent drive, but he's managed to pull away. Oh my God, he's actually really tried to lead this race and try and gap me here. Right, I need to catch him up through this section. Let's see if we can get a nice line through there, try and hold the decent speed. Now we are starting to close in on him. Can we get past him around this section? Oh, I don't know if we're going to get past him, but we've got to try and go through this section quite close to another rider. This can be risky. Take it easy, flip it over. That wasn't bad, got a decent drive, and we managed to get past him, going into the home straight, going into the final lap in the lead of this Grand Prix. But can we finish this in style? We've got to try and hold it from the front, but in this final lap there's bound to be some more action. There's bound to be another challenge from the rider behind, so we still got to be aware that this may happen and try not to make any more mistakes. But the first 2 laps haven't been that bad. We've had a few scares, but we've managed to bounce back and fight back into the lead. Now we just need to finish it. So can we get around this corner a bit better? Oh God, really struggling to turn it in, and I just sent us over the curb, and now he's back into the fight. That was my own fault. I carried way too much speed into that, and I just couldn't turn it in. Now we've got to try and win this race with a head-to-head fight, but we've just got to try and concentrate on our own race through here, try and take it nice and fast. We know we were faster through the last 2 laps through that section. Now that was much better there. Right, slow it down into this right-hander, try and take a nice tight line, and we've managed just to gap him slightly. away. So if we can just keep that gap going into the last final section, hopefully we can take this race and get another victory in this championship. So far we're actually doing really well. We've got last 2 races we've managed to get wins. Can we make it 3 in a row and get a hat trick? That would be awesome. Let's just try and turn it in, try and stay off that curb, try and get a nice drive round there, open the throttle and go. And I think we've just pulled that gap slightly bigger. No, it's just over half a second, but hopefully that should be enough going into this final section. Come on, we can do this. No more mistakes. Let's not ram it right into that last section at too much of a pace, because we don't need to with that little bit of a gap. Right, let's just slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Nice and gentle. Turn it over. Oh, I think we've done it. Yes, it looks like we're going to take right. Let's do a victory wheelie. Oh no, what have I done? You complete idiot. What have I done? Oh, did I win it? Oh, what an idiot. What did I do? I pulled myself straight off the back of the bike. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh my god, guys, we got away with that one. I cannot believe I did that. I just pulled back slightly, and I can't believe it wheelied up like that and shot me off the back. But you learn your lessons from that. I'm not going to do that so close to the end of the race. It could have cost me. But I hope you enjoyed today's part. It's been a bit of a night up and down one today, but we still managed to get maximum points. And also, guys, I'm going to leave you a replay of that idiot move that I just did. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye, guys.